Welcome everyone. I was going to do a painting on a acrylic paper, then I looked over to the right and I saw I had one black canvas left. So I'm going to do a quick landscape on black. B, how you doing? B Feather. Welcome to the Monday night landscape. I'm going to do it in fluorescent colors. I learned last night not to put yellow up there. It turns green on the black for some reason. It soaks, the yellow soak into the black and it turns green. So I had a green sky up there around the mountain last night. So that's one thing I learned, but man, I had to get up at 1:30 this morning to go to work at Michael's to unload the truck, and then I had to go do a side job after work. After 8 hours of working at Michael's, and then I had to go to band practice. And then my finger still hurts. I cut it a couple weeks ago, but it's starting to heal. So here I am. I'm finally home. I already ate dinner, so I'm gonna do have fun and relax now. Stay away from the news. Do something fun. I got B in the house. Right on. I can't remember where you said you were from. Where are you from, B? You used to live up north here, I think. You lived up near Canada, I think. I can't tell if this is in focus yet until I get something on there. There it goes. I'm gonna lay out I'm gonna lay something out in white. I kind of want to be loose, kind of loose tonight, and just let things kind of happen. Uh, Maybe I'll put, I think I'm going to just put like some kind of mountain on the side here today. Just something like peeking in off the side here, and then I can have all this area here for trees and stuff. And let's see, we'll put a hill coming down here. There we go. This is going to be simple today. These are going to be like close mountains. And maybe what I'll do, I'll actually put a distant horizon back here. Way in the back here. With I'll put like hills back there. Yeah, maybe this can be water right here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right, but I'm going to use fluorescent colors, so that's going to be crazy. Let me show you the one from last night. You could see the yellow up here kind of turned green in the sky, so I'm going to use blue tonight in the sky. I like it, but that's only the second time I use fluorescent colors, so I still need to I need to blend the sky a little better. So here's the colors I'm using. You could get these fluorescent colors with Liquitex. Yellow, orange, pink, green, and blue. Black and white. I'm just going to mix as I go, so I'll kind of explain what I'm doing. So I'm going to mix a little white and some blue here. Maybe just a little white. I want the sky to be maybe a brighter blue, maybe purple. I'll mix a little pink in there as I'm going. There we go. I'll just do one color at a time. I'll start with the sky. So it's Monday. I had a pretty good weekend. Yeah, Sunday, it was all right. It was Easter. But I had to go to bed early last night to get to work early today. I mean, I was in bed, I think, before the sun went down last night. All right, I'm just going to put blue up here today. Fluorescent blue with some white in it. I want the sky to look pretty solid. I might throw some pink up there in a second, but this is just fluorescent blue with a little bit of white. My phone's messing up there. It says it's in battery saving mode, but it's like 70% charged. So I can't, I tried to set it for, to stay on longer, but it wouldn't let me change the function. Might have to go get a new phone here pretty soon. Which would happen, I used to have a Facebook and an Instagram. I had like almost 8,000 followers on Instagram on my art channel. But something happened to my phone. I took it to the iPhone place and they worked on it. And I lost my Instagram. And I can't get it back because I don't remember the email I used, and I don't remember the passwords to them. So it's like, man, I hate that stuff. I'm trying to make sure the colors are really pretty well blended today. I think I'm going to put pink down here around the mountain. That's what I want, instead of yellow. So I'm going to mix a little, let me show you, because I don't want it, you don't use the pink right out of the tube because it won't flow that good. So I'm putting a little white in it, just a little white. And I'm going to put a pink sky right down here around the mountains instead of white. I want this one to look bright. For April, I haven't had any April Fool's jokes played on me today, which is kind of strange. The day's not over yet, though. So I want the sky to look like it's on fire down here. I'm just blending it away so those two colors kind of blend together there. Wow, I really like that. You know, I never thought about using fluorescent colors for landscapes, but it seems to be working. Because I like to do traditional landscapes, like realistic looking. But I'm thinking these fluorescent landscapes might be good sellers. I'm going to find out tomorrow. I'll take that one I did yesterday down and hang it and see if it sells. So this is cool. Now I can make this water blue and pink. I'll put some blue up front here and then pink in the back. There we go. This is looking good. This is going to be a little body of water right there with some hilltops back here. Let me make sure, I'm going to make sure I got this zoomed in good enough. Yeah, I might even just do the clouds with like a pinkish color. I'm putting my guitar down because it's kind of weighting me down. That looks pretty good so far. Looks like the pink sky is reflecting in the water here already. Wow. It's looking good. So what I did, instead of using gray on my mountains, I'm going to use I mix green and pink together, and you get this cool brown looking stuff. I'll show you how I do it. Because they don't make burnt umber in fluorescent colors, so you got to mix it yourself. I'll show you how I do it. So here's my fluorescent green I'm going to use for my trees, right? If I want to darken that up, I'm going to grab a little black. You don't need much, just a little. Watch how dark this gets. This is going to kind of be my sap green color, okay, for the evergreen trees. Look how dark, just that little black made that. But this looks perfect for evergreen trees now. Now I take a little bit of this over here and grab some pink, fluorescent pink, and mix that in. This is going to be my mountain color. It's almost like a burgundy, it looks like. It's on the brown side, but it's also reddish as well because of the pink. But look at that color. I'm going to use that on the mountains here. These mountains are going to be like really close. It's a really nice color that goes well with the fluorescent colors, because if you put gray up there like I did the first day I tried it, the gray didn't look very good with all these different colors. And now I put a light blue down here at the bottom into the valley instead of white. It's a light blue, and then kind of blend it into the mountain a little bit. Just to fill in this valley down here. I'm basically just getting the first coat of paint down, my underpaint. Look at that. Wow. That turned out pretty good. Let me see how it looks in the frame. Yeah, I like that. So hopefully everybody had a good day yesterday. Danny Rowe, hey, thank you, my brother. Trying to give it a heart, but it won't let me. Danny, how's it going? Have I seen you in here before? Right on. Danny Rowe. He just did a super chat for me. Thank you. I appreciate that. That'll help the channel out. That'll help me get more fluorescent paint. So this is going to be, this mountain is like really close. I'm going to probably be able to put trees on this mountain. Maybe this will be like a hill or something. A close hill. Oh, you know what? I want to try and make some of my own yellow ochre, but I think I'm going to make this grass down here in the front and make this more like a dirt hill here. Right on. Great. I'm glad to have you aboard. I pretty much do a live almost every day, man. I got uh I got my daily life set up where I have a lot of time in the evening. I work early in the mornings and playing two bands, and then I do my painting at night. And then it's summertime, it's coming like it's springtime here in Seattle. Then I'll go to a lot of what I like to do. We have these farmer markets. Do you have farmers markets where you live? But they'll let us sell our artwork next to all the vegetables on the side street. So that's going to be fun this year. So I noticed with these fluorescent colors, you got to mix them a little. So this is yellow right out of the tube. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a little white in there right off the bat. 5% white. Because if you just put the color right out of the tube up there, it doesn't flow right. It doesn't look good. So this white, you could probably use mixing white as well. I'm just using titanium white. I put a little white in my pink already. Because I'm going to show you something cool. I'm going to put yellow down here, and you're going to see it's going to turn green with this black background. It kind of soaks into the black gesso. So I'm going to make this yellow, this hill here. Just going to block the whole thing in with yellow. I'll let some of the black show through there. But you could tell this fluorescent paint, it's not really, doesn't have good covering ability. Because you see the black underneath. Well, let's watch this for a while. This is going to turn really green. It's already turning green. So over here, I'm going to make this, I'm going to mix the mountain color with some yellow and try and make my own yellow ochre. There we go. Put some yellow ochre up here. And then I'm done with the underpaint. Wow. That's a cool looking yellow ochre. All right, there's the underpaint's done. Now I can start designing this thing. Wow. So this, let me put some hills back here. You know what I did yesterday? I put some, let me show you the painting from yesterday. Put my guitar over here. So I made these trees like really small back there. You see that? And it made the mountain look it made it look far away. It made the mountain look huge. So keep that in mind when you put things back here. Like, I'm going to make these hills really small so it looks far away. I'm going to use the same color I used up here on this mountain. Just put some hills back here. There we go. All right, I like that. Looks good. I kind of see this part going down to the water here. Let me do this real quick. I'm going to do it with, this is a number 2 round brush. I'm going to grab a little bit of white, maybe blue, light blue, and kind of run a path up from here. I think that'll work. Some kind of pathway going down to the water down there. I'm kind of afraid to do the clouds. I don't know what colors I should do them now. I did those yesterday, white. I could do them. Let me do this real quick. This is an easy way to do clouds, but you just get one of these knives, and I'm going to put some color up here. I'm going to use that light pink and just put some clouds back here. Just like this. Just clouds that look free, you know. Then grab your, I'm grabbing a filbert brush. I'm going to clean it in the water and then wipe it off on a paper towel. Now you could either leave it like that, or you can take a light brush now and lightly go over them to knock them down a bit. Just like that. Wow, those look good. Now the question is like, what do I put up here? You know, what color as I go up? Because these look like distant clouds now. If you're new to the channel, basically what's going on, I'm doing a traditional, I do traditional landscapes, realistic, but I decided to use uh, fluorescent colors. So that's what's going on. I've only done a couple of them, so I don't know how they're going to turn out. So you're actually watching me experiment. You know what I see a lot of artists do uh, on their water? They'll pick a spot like here, and then they'll keep it small back there, and then they'll start getting uh, bigger as it comes forward. Just helps it look like it's going off into the distance there. The water waves. Now the same thing with that water. You got to knock it down with like a clean, wet brush, very lightly. There we go. I'm going to put a pink line across the back. I don't know why I'm sticking with the pink. All right. I'll come back to the sky. I don't know what I'm going to do up there. I got to figure out what I'm doing with this mountain now. I'm going to use light blue and a darker, yeah, light blue for the snow. This is, I'm not sure how this mountain's going to turn out because it's so close. Bada bing. I like that. Let me put some more hills in here. All right, for that other side, for this side, I'm just going to make it a little darker. Put a little black in that light blue. Wow. It's almost like a grayish color. I don't know if I want that. try it. It's like a grayish blue. I think it might be okay because I'm not going to cover it all. I do need some shadow color in there. Ruben. Yeah, it looks far away, huh? Those hills way back there. I'm using fluorescent colors again. We got someone new in the Danny. It's his first time in here, Danny. You need to go check my channel out and see some of the older lives I did. Because this one here, I'm experimenting on this one. I think it's going to come out pretty good. Did anybody get April Fool's joke played on them today? I didn't even realize it was April 1st till I turned this on. I had to go to work at 2 in the morning today. Wow, I really like that now. I didn't know if this gray was going to look good with that, but I think it does. It fits in with the whole picture. Looks like there could a little blue got here. A little blue might look good in there too. Like a brighter blue. Wow. I think I need a little more snow right here. Believe it or not, I mixed blue and black, and I got this grayish color for some reason. It turned gray. I mean, just a little black. These fluorescent colors, they don't act the same as real colors, so you never know what you're gonna get. I want to blend that a little bit and soften it up a bit. This is just a wet brush. I found out, like, when I used to do oil painting, you would just use a mop brush and you would lightly blend this, but with acrylic, you just gotta wet your brush and lightly blend it. What you want it to, whatever you want to look like hazy. There you go. It softens it up a little bit. It gets rid of all the hard edges in there, see? Now this looks like a little cliff right here. I like that. Man. This white has a little blue in it too. It's not totally white. All right, I kind of like that. I covered my path, but I'll put it back. I'll use this light blue now. Going down to the water there. There might be a beach down there somewhere. Look at that. Wow. You know, I thought this mountain was going to look too close, but now it's almost looks like it's getting far away. So what I'm going to do, this one's coming out pretty good. I'm going to take some more of this original color up here and really work the mountain a little better and put some of that color back in some of those spots to make it pop out a little more. It's the original color of the mountain, just a little. I'm not gonna overdo it, just to bring that color out again. And if it's too bright, just keep going over it with your knife to dull it down a bit. There we go. I like that. I'm going to put a little bit of that color here. There we go. All right. All right, it's time for some trees. Trees and bushes now. Oh, I haven't even been checking the chat. Yeah. Thank you, Bernadette. The sound of the knife on there, yeah, it's relaxing. Yeah, I'm afraid if I add two big trees, you're right. Because look at if I put trees in there, it becomes too traditional, you know. Maybe what I'll do is put a dark, uh, just a, like a dark tree in here, not an evergreen tree, but just the trunk of a tree with some branches coming out. That way, it won't kill the mood of the fluorescent colors. Something dark, black, you know. I think that's what it'll be. I think that'll look cool. Or I think if I make everything black, the like small trees down here, dark, and because I think you're right. If I put a big evergreen tree in there, it's gonna ruin it. Uh, let me try. Let me get my fan brush, my trusty fan brush. This is definitely my favorite brush to like create things. Uh, ba-da-ba. I'm gonna darken up my green a little more with black. I took at the beginning I took fluorescent green and just mixed black in it, but it's still too green, so I had to add more black into it. I think let me try some bushes up front here. Uh, I don't know. Could keep it far away, and these could actually be. I could make these a little bigger and make them trees. You know, like big maple trees like this. Yeah, it almost looks too dark. Maybe I can highlight it with this blue or something. I think I'll keep it small like that. So what I could do is like just put, keep the like scene far away. And I can just pop in like small trees so it looks, so the whole thing looks far away, you know? I'm thinking I'll have to do some killer clouds to make this painting uh, look decent, you know? Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. Right on, thanks. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. I want to see what happens. I'm going to lighten these up a bit with I just want to see if they need to be dark. I think this blue might work. Maybe. Maybe, but now I can't. I don't know what I not. I'd like to put something in here big, but I can't. Let's see. Maybe it's just going to be one of those types of paintings where it looks, everything's in the distance, you know? Hmm. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to keep them dark. It's a little bit, it's a little bit too dark for me, but did you see how this yellow turned green down here? When I first started, I made this yellow, and the yellow soaked into the canvas and it turned green. David Lynch's film. I'll have to check him out. All right, I got to move on to the sky now because I need to figure out later what to do down here. I could probably put more bushes here, but I want to do some more clouds. I'm going to try some white clouds above those in the same manner as I did those pink ones. See what happens. Wow. Wow, I like that. That looks good. I'm going to put a white one down here. Sneak one white down here with these pink ones. There we go. It's turning out pretty good. Turning out good. I think I know what to do now. I'll put some more of these trees over here, a little bigger. Let me give it a try. Where's my trusty fan brush? A little wet. Let's see. It's a little lighter black. Get rid of that really dark black look. That looks a lot better. I like that better. All right. I think that's what it's going to be down there. Bada bing. I think I want to run some pathways. Down here. Just a bunch of foot trails out here. There you go, guys. There you go. I know I need more clouds, but I'm running out of time. Yeah, you like the white clouds up there too? I still got all this to decide what to do from here up. It's like, this came out pretty good for, I was thinking everything was going to be really close. I was thinking about, putting, at first I was going to put big trees up here, but it totally turned out different. Yeah, I'll have to I'll probably have to surprise you guys and put this on the community page when I finish the sky, because do you guys ever go to the community page and check out the final picture? I usually work on it for another hour and then I post it on the community page. Bernadette, everybody, thanks for showing up. Danny Rowe, I appreciate it. B, I don't know if you guys are still in here, but thanks for stopping by. Yep, I think all I need to do now is I think I'll highlight a little bit of these trees and then finish the clouds, and that's about it. Wow. I'm going to take these two fluorescent paintings I got. Here's the one from yesterday. I'm going to go hang them tomorrow and see how good they do. Maybe if they sell, I might have to do more of these with fluorescent colors. Right on, guys. I appreciate you stopping in. Let me get this in focus for you. Wow. I could have done a little better on the selection of these trees, but I'll work on it. Right on. Thanks, Ruben. God bless you too. You guys take care. Give a shout out to Danny Rowe. Hopefully, we got a new subscriber. Welcome aboard. All right, guys. Ciao. Have a good night.